Let us now proceed with local standpoints and dynamics. Education takes on different forms across levels: basic, secondary, and higher learning. Pero hindi lang ito nakadepende sa global trends. Hinuhubog din ito ng ating lokal na komunidad, kultura, at karanasan. In this lesson, we will explore how these dynamics shape the way we teach and learn, showing that education is both universal and uniquely local. As we proceed to community standards and expectations, education is not only shaped by curriculum and instruction, but also by the standards and expectations set within the community. This guide how learners grow and how schools align their practices with local realities. Number one is cultural relevance. Ang mga aralin at gawain ay dapat nakaugnay sa kultura ng komunidad upang mas madaling makaugnay at matuto ang mga mag-aaral. Letter B, community values and ethics. Ang paaralan ay sumasalamin sa moral na pamantayan at asal na pinapahalagahan ng mga tao sa paligid. Letter C, local socio-economic context. Ang kalagayang pinansyal ng pamilya at komunidad ay may malaking epekto sa pag-access ng mga mag-aaral sa edukasyon at kagamitan. Letter D, parental involvement and community engagement. Ang pagtutulungan ng mga magulang, guro at lider ng komunidad ay nakakatulong sa pagtagumpay ng mga mag-aaral. Letter E, local environmental awareness. Dapat isaalang-alang ng edukasyon ang pangangalaga sa kalikasan, likas yaman at kapaligiran ng komunidad. Letter F, this is the last, civic and social responsibilities. Tinuturuan ang mga mag-aaral na maging responsableng mamamayan na aktibong nakikibahagi sa buhay komunidad. Community standards and expectations in education and curriculum refer to the shared values, norms, and aspirations held by a local community regarding the educational experiences of its members. These standards influence and guide the development, implementation, and evaluation of educational programs and curricula. Community standards and expectation are the collective beliefs and goals that a local community holds about education. Hindi lang ito tungkol sa kung ano ang itinuturo sa paaralan, kundi pati na rin kung paano itinuturo at kung anong klaseng tao ang dapat mahubog sa mga mag-aaral. These expectations influence what subjects are prioritized, the teaching approaches used, and the values integrated into learning. Kung ang isang komunidad ay nakasandal sa pangingisda o agrikultura, inaasahan ng mga magulang at local leaders na ang curriculum ay may kaugnayan dito tulad ng mga asignatura o projects na tumatalakay sa sustainable farming, fishing practices o environmental care. In this way, education becomes more meaningful and useful dahil nakaugat ito sa tunay na buhay ng komunidad. Try to look at the concepts and implementation of cultural relevance. In other words, cultural relevance means making education meaningful by connecting lessons to the student's own culture and community. It helps learners see their identity in what they study, building pride and deeper understanding. Example, teaching math using local weaving patterns or farming practices so students relate concepts to real life. Next standard is community values and ethics. Means that education should reflect the moral principles and beliefs that guide the community. It ensures that schools not only teach academics but also shape character and responsibility. Example, a school in a close-knit town may emphasize respect for elders and bayanihan, which means the cooperation, by integrating community service projects into the curriculum. The third one is local socioeconomic context, means education should respond to the economic realities and priorities of the community. The curriculum is shaped to equip learners with skills that match local job opportunities and livelihood needs. Example, in farming communities, schools may offer agricultural-based subjects or training in modern farming techniques to prepare students for work that supports local development. Next is parental involvement and community engagement, means that schools and parents work together to support students' learning. Education becomes stronger when families and the community are actively part of school activities and decision making. Example, schools may hold parenting workshops or invite parents to join community based projects, creating a shared responsibility for student success. Local environmental awareness means teaching students to care for and protect their surroundings. The curriculum promotes sustainable practices and builds responsibility for the community's natural resources. Example, students may join tree planting, bamboo growing, or river cleanup drives as part of school community projects. Next is civic and social responsibilities. Means education should help students become responsible citizens who are aware of community issues and ready to contribute the common good. Example, schools may organize cleanup drives, voter education campaigns, or community outreach programs to encourage active participation and social responsibility. Community standards and expectations in education ensure that learning is meaningful, values driven, and connected to real life. This include making the curriculum culturally relevant, aligned with the community values and ethics, and responsive to the local socio-economic context. They also emphasize parental involvement and community engagement, promote environmental awareness, and develop student civic and social responsibilities. Altogether, this guides schools in shaping learners who are knowledgeable, skilled, and responsible members of their community. Answer this question. How do local culture, community values, socioeconomic conditions, and environmental concerns influence the way education is taught and experienced in your community? Let us now proceed with the institutional spheres and agenda. Number one is the triad functions and mandates. These are the core duties of higher education institution, like instruction, research, and extension community service. They ensure that schools don't just teach, but also create knowledge and service to society. Number two is institutional vision, mission goals, and strategic objectives. This define the institution's identity and direction. The vision states the long-term aspirations. The mission shows the purpose, while the goals and objectives outline how it will be achieved. Number three, educational philosophy and core values. This refers to the beliefs and guiding principles that shape teaching and learning. Core values like integrity, excellence, and service influence the institution's culture and decision making. Number four is quality assurance systems, institutional and program accreditation. Quality assurance ensures that education meets high standards. Accreditation, whether at the institutional or program level, evaluates if the school delivers quality instruction, service, and outcomes. Accreditation is like a quality check for schools and their programs. In the Philippines, state universities and colleges, or the SUCs, undergo accreditation handled by the AACUP, Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines. Since 1987, its role has been to evaluate if the programs offered by schools meet high standards. This process ensures that what students learn is updated, effective, and competitive, not only locally but also globally. These are the 10 criteria or areas that are used in the assessment of the programs. Number 1, mission goals and objectives. 2, faculty. Area 3, curriculum and instruction. 4, students. 5, research. Area 6 is extension and community involvement. Library, physical facilities, laboratories, and administration. These are the institutions and their level of accreditation, starting to Visayas State University until to the Mariano Marcos State University. The last question is, in what ways do the triad functions of instruction, research, and extension, along with the institution's vision, mission, and core values and quality assurance systems, shape the overall direction and impact of higher education institutions?